She's so successful and she doesn't need this loser taking her money.
All right. Well, run, don't walk to the bids because we're about to outbid you. All right, let's move on to our Red Robin spiciest story of the week. Now, I cannot get enough of Kelly Clarkson right now. She is just such Americana gold. She is our cover story on UsWeekly. Go pick it up on stands this week because, Sarah, she's doing pretty great in her divorce. We can reveal exclusively that the judge in this divorce case has signed paperwork saying that Kelly and Brandon will be legally single. It was signed today and will be public after we post about it. Shout out to us. But they will be legally single. She's taken that Vegas girls trip, and we have some new source info about what went wrong in the divorce. A source close to Kelly has told us this past year has been really difficult for Kelly, but 2020 was actually worse. She was holed up in her Montana ranch for part of the quarantine with the kids. The pandemic and the isolation was scary for everyone, but the pressure of filming her talk show and getting back to work as soon as it was safe took a toll on her. Kelly and Brandon had separated during the beginning of the pandemic, and Kelly decided to file for divorce in June 2020. So while the pandemic was extremely difficult, it also gave Kelly clarity as what she needed to do. Now, the good news, Kelly's friends, including Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani, have been invaluable at providing constant support throughout this nightmare. Kelly has learned who her true friends are. She has lost some friends and is really sad about the loss of Brandon's stepmom, Reba McEntire, in her life. Kelly has known Reba for years before getting involved with Brandon, so the loss of Reba is really, really rough. I know we were wondering about if they're still friends. Source tells us that no, Brandon got Reba in the divorce. Now, this week, after a few setbacks in court, like being ordered to temporarily pay Brandon $200K a month, the judge ruled to uphold her prenup and gave her their Montana property. Kelly is thrilled at this, and she is going to sell the Montana property immediately. It is a financial burden. She no longer has any need for it. The source told us that Kelly was grateful that the judge upheld the prenuptial agreement as it clearly outlines the Montana property was not community property as Brandon was trying to claim. Now, I'm so happy for her. She got the ranch. He was trying to get all of this. She's about to be declared legally single. I mean, is this Kelly Clarkson's moment like this, Sarah? Is this her time to shine?
100%. Some people do wait a lifetime for a moment like this. And I am so happy for Kelly. She needs to, find a new guy if that's what she wants. And I mean, she's got cute little kids. She's so successful and she doesn't need this loser taking her money. So I'm glad being declared legally single. I know in these lengthy divorce cases is a huge win. So hopefully it's just all up from here for Kelly because the Montana thing was also a huge deal. So very happy for her.
Yeah, interesting point that we've watched a lot of celebrity divorces play out, and getting declared legally single and getting community property back is something that usually takes a really, really, really long time for this.
Yeah. I mean, these two might still fight over money or final stuff for a little bit while longer, but at least she gets that, it's a win for sure.
It is. And she actually celebrated this win. The source told us that her trip to Vegas with her friends was celebrating this particular win. And she posted on Instagram, she said, "Friends, Vegas, Topgolf, and George Strait. I dare you to have a better time than me right now."
Aww.
Now, while I don't know who George Strait is, I'm really glad that Kelly Clarkson loves him and is having a better time than anyone else.
George Strait is a country singer. It's right in her wheelhouse. And honestly, how fun would it be to be girls rage trip with Kelly Clarkson? You go, girl.
Yeah, especially single Kelly, knocking back tequila shots, talking smack about Brandon. That is a trip that I would love to be on.
Same, the tea, man.